HSC TV and HSC News are public forums for student expression. Students make all content decisions, and opinions expressed do not represent those of HSC schools or the Board of School Trustees.
Good morning, HSC. I'm Matt Klingkammer.
And I'm Grace Godish. Here's your newscast for Wednesday, December 9th, 2015.
Come out to Sky Gym every Saturday night for 1.5 hours of jumping, which includes 2 slices of pizza and a drink. To start today's newscast, let's take a look at a segment about video games brought to you by Zachary Olfers and Darius Christian.
Video games have had a long history of entertainment. The first video game came out in 1972, and video games have come a long way since then. There are so many people that play video games and so many different genres of video games. There's platformers, shooters, fighting games, puzzle games, and plenty more. Let's see what people have to say about video games.
I play video games because they're fun and entertaining and a nice thing to do in your spare time. Video games have affected my life, I guess I've been growing up playing them, so I've just kind of grown attached to them and I like to play them.
I play video games because it's kind of a fun hobby and it's a nice little escape from reality for a little bit, It's kind of like any real hobby, really. It's just kind of fun to do, and they're fun in many different ways. So. Well, they've definitely taken away a lot of stress because, it escapes from reality and all that. And I'd say it's been fun because, with Video Game Club, I didn't think it was really going to be put at school, but it's something I can get involved in the school since anyone can really do it, so.
Video games changed my life by just helping me through some tough times with some problems I had. My 2 favorite video games are NBA 2K16 and I would have to say Madden, the Madden series. I grew up with video games. It really started with my dad, He bought me a gaming console one Christmas and I just loved the way it worked, just.
From HSC TV, this has been Zachary Olfers and Darius Christian.
3 things you should know for today are: an Air France flight from San Francisco to Paris was diverted to Montreal after an anonymous threat. The airline said flight AF-83 landed at Montreal Pierre Elliott Trudeau International Airport without incident Monday night. The plane had 231 passengers and 15 crew members on board, airport spokesman Francis Asseline said.
Colts quarterback Matt Hasselbeck was reported injured in Sunday's game with a neck injury and rib separation. Coach Chuck Pagano says he should be ready to play next week at Jacksonville. A South African judge has granted bail to Oscar Pistorius pending sentencing for his murder conviction. The country's Supreme Court of Appeal convicted him on Thursday of murdering girlfriend Riva Steenkamp in 2013, overturning a lower court's conviction of the lesser crime of manslaughter.
Before we go, let's take a look at HSC soccer player Claire Wilkinson and how alopecia affects her life.
Everyone has a story. We decided to go more into depth on Claire Wilkinson's story and how alopecia affects her life and those around her.
Alopecia is an autoimmune disease that causes hair to fall out, and it is often mistaken for cancer. When I first started losing my hair, it didn't faze me, but as it progressed and got way worse, I thought that everybody was perfect because they had so much hair. One weird encounter that I've had was at the junior high, and the librarian came up to me and she was just like, "You are so strong." And I was just like, thanks.
Our family's really learned a lot from Claire. She's shown us that having hair isn't what's most important, and losing her hair hasn't affected who she is, and that's really inspiring for us.
She's a practical soccer team, just great, a really great personality, always giving us hope, and she may be small, but she can do amazing things on the ball.
Playing soccer with Claire, people see that she doesn't have a problem with being bald, and she's really confident on the field, and this made her even become JV team captain.
And she's always there, and she always understands things, so having her as a teammate on my team is very great, because if I had that game, I could just go to her. And she knew.
I don't need hair to do things that I want to achieve in life and for life to be awesome. And what I've also learned is not to judge people by their appearances.
With HSC TV, this has been Graham Milburn and Blue Black.
Have a great day, HSC.
Have an amazing day.
Don't forget to follow HSC TV on social media for more news and school updates.